Okay, so I just took a long nap, thinking that right now it's the morning. No, it's still night. So, but anyways, um, Dan Lanning, defensive coordinator for Georgia, of not unofficially going to Oregon. Now I say unofficially, but this is probably going to happen. I'm prepared for it, and he deserves a head coaching job. He doesn't. Yeah, he deserves it. Now the thing, my now he's going. He probably is going to Oregon, even though it's not official. My biggest question is if he's coaching the playoffs, because we saw this with Lane Kiffin once he left the game before. Kirby stayed all the way through. We've seen other coordinators, like Steve Sarkisian, he stayed all the way through. Uh, I just, Mark Richt, Georgia coach, he left. He didn't coach the bowl game. So we've seen this before, but so I don't know what's going on, honestly. Knowing that this is, I don't know, knowing that this is his first national title game, Dan Lanning's, I think he's probably gonna stay. At least I hope so. So yeah, um, but yeah, he deserves to leave. Honestly, he's done a great job at Georgia, calling the defense, everything. So I wish the best for him. A lot of speculations that he was going to Miami or LSU. Turns out he's going to Oregon, which is nice. Yeah, Hawks are up, having a good time in here. You know what I'm saying? If Dan Lanning does leave before the playoffs and all that, we got Kirby calling the defense, basically another defense coordinator, and we have Will Muschamp. So I think we'll be fine on defense. Uh, it'd be a different story if like Todd Monken would have leave before the playoffs. See, that hurt us. But with Kirby and Will Muschamp, I think we can get the defense. We can hunker down on defense, do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Michigan, Alabama, Cincinnati, whoever's in our way. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I need to talk about Georgia, man, because there's too much recency bias and speculation that Georgia's not good. Man, it's just one bad game. I mean, Alabama was desperate. We weren't. How many people said before this that they think that the people who picked Alabama said that Georgia's going to win the second time. Oh, now when that actually happens, like, oh, yeah, Georgia not winning second time. I mean, we got blown out by 17 points, but granted, man, we outplayed Alabama all year. That we are not a bad team. Credit to Alabama for the win, but we're not a bad team. Anyways, going back to Dan Lanning, at Alabama, they might win the national title, but Georgia might as well. Michigan might win the national title. They're a good team. The speculation to beat Georgia, I see that, you know. But if they get to the national title, then that means they've proven that they can, you know what I'm saying, that they can compete with teams like Georgia. So we don't know yet. I think they kind of can compete with Georgia. It's not going to be a blowout. I'm just going to straight up tell you right now. I think New Year's Six Bowl predictions coming out soon. I'll say that. But yeah, man, Dan Lanning, great defensive coordinator, built the 2019 legendary defense, number one defense that year. 2020, we kind of underachieved on defense that year, but we're good. But 2021, best defense, and for most season called the best defense ever till Alabama. But we can still get that title back if we just hold Michigan, Alabama. So best defense. You can't be the best defense ever though until we prove it. So, but number one defense again, 2 out of his 3 years. Seems like he did a pretty good job. Number one run defense, number one run defense 2 years in a row. Right now he's number 2 or number 3 in the rankings for run defense. I think he's behind Wisconsin. We're behind Wisconsin in a group of 5 school. I think we're 2 or 3 right now. Pass defense, man, I'm not happy with our DB coach, so I'll just say that. We underachieve at the DB position every year. And that's not like... And I know our DBs this year aren't that good, all that. But look, even when we had 2 first-round corners with Eric Stokes and Tyson Campbell, and another first-round another guy who's probably going to go in the first round, Tyreek Stevenson, we underachieved there. Let Alabama, Florida throw all over us. And maybe that's what the game is turning into. But you can't just get thrown all over the field of having 3 first-round corners that year. And a pass rush that helped you out with pressure on Mac Jones and Kyle Trask. Well, Kyle Trask kind of had a lot of time, but they got pressure on Mac Jones. I don't know, man. I just think we're underachieving their DB coaches. Yeah, down bad. Wide receiver coach is not great either. We need help there too. But look, that's for another video. Dan Lanning did a great job. That's all this video is about. Respect to him. Whatever he does in the future, I will support him. I hope. Dan Lanning versus Lincoln Riley versus Chip Kelly. Hey. And Herb Edwards and Kyle Whittingham. I mean, there's some great coaches in the Pac-12, just not great programs. You know what I'm saying. Although I think some of them have some bright futures. So we'll see right now. But yeah, man. Hey, Dan Lanning, great defensive coordinator for Georgia. Question is, who's next? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just maybe promoting our D-line or linebackers coach because they've been they've been good. Or we just, I don't know. I don't know, man. This is it's confusing, I think. I don't know who we're going to hire. But yeah, Dan Campbell. Dan Lanning. Not Dan Campbell. Dan Lanning. I wish the best for you. But if you leave early, though, I guess you get a ring. But I don't think that's the most ideal option. That's all I got to say, though. Peace and go, dogs. 1980 national champions, baby. The reason why I show this bottle is because hopefully it gives us some strength to win it in 2021. You know what I'm saying? All right, peace.